Okay guys, Garmin Edge 520. I decided I haven't really recorded a review about my bike computer, and basically probably the only thing I use almost every single day because I train that much. A part of my bike definitely, but I heard like lots of bad reviews about Garmin, especially after I purchased it last year in November. Like, people were upset with customer service especially, and yeah, I think customer service is the worst part, kind of like. But I am pretty lucky. I didn't need customer service during this year, so I'm really happy about that. This device cost me about $300, I think. Yeah, about $300 US, which is not cheap. And I really heard about Wahoo Element Bolt, lots of really great reviews. But once again, only problem I had once was that my ride would suddenly interrupt and the device would basically restart, and after that I could continue my ride, but all the data would be, pretty much messed up. Like, it would give me, like, instead of, like, let's say 30 kilometers an hour average speed, it would give me like 18, just because, I don't know, like GPS issues after restarting the device, and it happened once. And I started Googling the answer to that, and the answer was pretty easy, and the guy helped me out with that. He said, if your Garmin is, your memory is pretty much filled, completely almost, it can get glitchy, And I actually checked the problem with the device, that every time I pressed lap, it would save the screenshot, but I didn't really know that. So I turned it off, and I deleted all the screenshots and cleared all the memory, backed up all the rides, on my laptop, and just deleted all of them. And pretty much the device was like new. Not only it started working flawlessly, but also it just gave me the speed. I could, like, the time for turning on was just so quick. Like, it's just like, before I could wait for minutes, maybe 1 minute and more just for it to turn on, but now it's like 20 seconds maybe max. So it's cool. The whole device, I think you're pretty familiar, and I would say I purchased this device like purposely, because I knew that Edge 1000 has a great screen, great map navigation stuff, but I knew that I was gonna train with this stuff. So, like, I don't really need, I don't do touring, I'm not into it. Yeah, I'm more about, training and working on my cycling goals. So I got this device, and I cannot really say anything bad about it. Probably customer service wouldn't be that great, really. So basically, like, you should do your research. But some people ask me about what kind of bike computer I'm using, and right now I'm still using this stuff, and until it works, I will be using it. But I'm really keen to try Wahoo Element Bolt, especially, something like I said, like, I use this device for training, but if I can, get the great mapping, and the routing, and also pretty much, flawless customer service with Wahoo, I would try it, especially for this almost the same price. But yeah, like, by now, I'm really glad with how it works. I couldn't really tell you about other devices, so like, we can only compare. We can only, what's the saying goes, like, we can only give our opinion, compared to the things that we were using, like, or something like that. I'm sure I totally messed it up, but anyway, it just means that if I only had one bike computer, I could probably think that it's good enough. But to me, like, really, to train and to be able to see all my data, it's totally enough. And I don't really use all the features. There are so many, more you can display on your Garmin screen if you want. So to me, device works well. After 1 year, actually, like, a bit more than a year and 2 weeks, I think. I'm pretty glad. So, like, the only thing probably is that this this thing, you know, it's just a bit more loose, you know. I have to press it more firmly, you know, and sometimes it goes out, you know, but it's just not a problem, you know. You just press it like that. But anyway, it's not a big deal really, you know. Yeah. And also I think, you know, the simpler the device, the less chance of different problems you will basically face, because usually, you know, the more complicated the device, the more problems you can get, you know, like especially on the Garmin Edge, like this button, you know, like I don't know, like I just think, you know, this computer is pretty good enough, you know. Like I'm pretty happy. So this is it. Don't really want to make a huge long video about this device, because I don't really have that much to say about it. So yeah, I would recommend it, but do your research definitely. I think Wahoo gives more quality for pretty much the same price, I think. But let me know in the comments what you think. I'm pretty sure that Wahoo is better now. But yeah, this is my review of my device, and thank you for watching.